2025 is shaping up to be an insane year for action RPGs, thanks to the phenomenal early access start of Path of Exile 2, and while the big names are grabbing the spotlight, there's a wave of fresh, indie-driven ARPGs that might deserve just as much hype. The goal is to focus only on upcoming or new games, in no particular order. We're talking dark fantasy, brutal combat, deep customization, and some seriously unique twists on the genre. So sharpen your swords, charge your mana, and let's dive into the most promising upcoming Diablo-like games of 2025. First up, Dragonkin, because let's be honest, every ARPG has dragons. But what if you were the dragon? This game lets you channel raw draconic power, raining fire, ice, and lightning down on your enemies like an absolute apex predator. It's got deep magic-based combat, an interconnected world, and a power curve that makes you feel like a walking catastrophe. If Diablo had a dragon phase, this would be it. But maybe you prefer gods over dragons? Enter Titan Quest II, the long-awaited sequel to the legendary ARPG. Ancient Greece, mythology-infused combat, and that deep multi-class skill system that made the first game so iconic. It keeps everything we loved about Titan Quest and modernizes the combat, the world, and the enemy AI. If Path of Exile and Diablo had a cousin obsessed with mythology, this would be the golden child. Now, for something a little different, Project Pantheon. Unfortunately, we don't have any actual gameplay footage of this one yet. Just a few intriguing screenshots. But the devs are promising a fresh take on the ARPG formula, blending fast-paced, team-based destruction with MOBA-style abilities. Every character wields godlike powers, and combat is said to prioritize precision and skill over simple number crunching. If they can deliver on their vision, this could be one of the most exciting multiplayer ARPGs in years. Think Battlerite meets Diablo, but with way more chaos, strategy, and co-op potential. Then we have Heretical, a game that doesn't just embrace death, it turns it into a power-up. This roguelite ARPG throws you into the dark medieval world of Aelendor, where every failure teaches you something new. Each run unlocks stronger abilities, new characters, and better weapons, making death a stepping stone to godhood. The boss fights? Brutal. The build variety? Insane. If you love games where every defeat fuels your next victory, Heretical is your next obsession. And now, let's talk about a game that isn't even top-down. But it's still on the list because it absolutely nails the action, progression, and intensity of a great ARPG. Meet Darkblade Ascent, a first-person melee roguelike that throws you into a dark, unforgiving world where every fight is a test of skill, timing, and pure aggression. Procedurally generated weapons, unique character classes, and fast-paced progression make each run feel fresh and unpredictable. Think of it as a more personal, in-your-face take on the ARPG formula, proving that you don't need a top-down view to dodge, slash, and loot your way to glory. And then there's Seraph, In the Darkness, a classic dark fantasy ARPG that brings back the thrill of hack-and-slash combat. Set in a world where darkness and fear intertwine, it offers a rich item customization system, letting you tailor your gear to your playstyle. With a vast selection of equipment, from legendary weapons and armor to magical artifacts and accessories, the game ensures that your character build is uniquely yours. Developed by a Korean studio, it follows the region's signature approach to free-to-play monetization, meaning we can expect some form of in-game purchases. And finally, let's wrap things up with Crystalfall, because sometimes, you just want to feel like a magical powerhouse but in a post-apocalyptic world. This game ditches the usual fireball spamming in favor of a crystal-based magic system that reacts dynamically to the world around you. Every battle feels fluid, explosive, and visually jaw-dropping, like Hades but with pinch of post-apocalyptic flavor. So, there you have it guys. 7 incredible upcoming ARPGs that deserve a spot on your wishlist. Whether you're into dragon-fuel destruction, mythological warfare, hardcore survival, or next-gen magic systems, 2025 is going to be a dream year for ARPG fans. Which one are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on more similar content. See you in the next one, and happy looting!